Hi, my name is Oscar Naim. I am a research program manager at Microsoft External Research. Today, I would like to introduce you to Zentity 2.0, a research output repository platform created in collaboration with Microsoft Research Asia and Microsoft Life Labs. So, what is Zentity? Zentity is an extensible platform that provides a suite of building blocks, tools, and services in order to create and maintain an organization's digital library ecosystem around research content. Zentity is built on top of Microsoft SQL Server 2008, ADO.NET Entity Framework, and Link. Once deployed by your IT department, researchers, students, and staff in your research institution or university can take advantage of Zentity by using our web client and search for journal articles, papers, or relevant information in a state-of-the-art and fun way. From an architectural point of view, Zentity is a hybrid store, which is a combination between a triple store and a relational database, taking advantage of the best characteristics of both. Zentity is data agnostic, which means that you can store any type of data in Zentity, from videos to presentations to lectures to source code. In Zentity, you can store objects, pointer to objects, or relationships. And in fact, relationships are first-class citizens within Zentity. Zentity ships with a built-in scholarly works data model. And although Zentity was built with academia in mind, it is extensible and users can deploy their own data models. Zentity supports a wide variety of open standard protocols, including RSS Atom, OAI PMH, OAI ORE, Atom Pub, Sort, and the Open Data Protocol, or OData. Now, let's take a look at Zentity. The Zentity dashboard is the overall entry point to Zentity. With the dashboard, users can quickly determine what's the current state of the system. For example, what resource types have been populated, which ones have pivot collections associated to them, and whether these collections are up to date or still in progress. From the dashboard, users can click on a link and go directly to that collection and view it using the pivot viewer. You can also you can find entry points to the Visual Explorer and the OData viewer as well. Finally, with the dashboard, you can organize the information any way it's relevant to you. For example, you can sort by number of resources, by data model, by resource type, etc. The Pivot Viewer is a Silverlight-based application from Microsoft Life Labs that allows you to visualize, slice and dice n-dimensional datasets, one dimension at a time. We have made the Pivot Viewer the de facto browser for Zentity. So any data stored in Zentity is also exposed via a pivot collection. Pivot collections are created automatically as data is added to Zentity thanks to the Pivot Collection Service, which is a new component of Zentity 2.0 that's in charge of transforming data stored in Zentity into a format that's consumable by the Pivot Viewer, as well as keeping these collections up to date. With Pivot, you can select the facet that you are interested in, the view that you want to use, and then quickly get the browsing experience that you want. In this particular case, we can very easily identify articles that were published in the early 1900s. In particular, this one that was published in 1913. We can also click on the link and go directly to that article. The Visual Explorer is a Silverlight-based application from MSR Asia that was originally designed for their academic search website. However, given the power and versatility of this tool, we have integrated it as part of the Zentity browsing experience. Users can type the term they are interested in, take advantage of the autocomplete features, and get a graph that represents the term they are looking for in the middle of the graph as a center node and all the related nodes that are associated to it. If the graph is complex, users can click on the Options tab and then select only the types of nodes that they're interested in. For example, journal article, person, and tag. And these will reduce the graph
to only the relevant nodes that are of interest. One very important browsing feature in Zentity is that users can switch between the Pivot Viewer and the Visual Explorer and vice versa. This is very important because we don't want to impose how the browsing experience should be, giving them flexibility and power. The Open Data Protocol, or OData, is an open standard sponsored by Microsoft that allows you to easily share information across multiple systems and applications. Zentity is an OData producer, and as such, its data can be consumed by any OData consumer, such as Power Pivot in Excel, which allow users to do data mining in Excel based on Zentity data out of the box. You can search for any particular data type stored in Zentity, and once you find it, you can click on it and continue your browsing experience. The OData Viewer is a service that transforms OData into CXML, which is the format that the Pivot Viewer consumes, on the fly, so that users can easily and quickly browse any data stored in Zentity using the Pivot Viewer. The Zentity console is a PowerShell-based console that allows administrators to perform admin operations on a Zentity installation remotely. PowerShell is a very powerful scripting language from Microsoft that makes it very easy for a power user to interact with Zentity. For example, querying the status of the system, creating new data models, configuring pivot collections, etc. In addition to these great applications, Zentity also ships with a very comprehensive SDK that allows you to import data into Zentity, create new data models, and also customize security, giving you illustrations on how you can programmatically interact with the system. It also provides very extensive documentation, as well as pointers to all the different URLs that are relevant to the system.
I hope you like this introduction to Zentity. For more information, please visit research.microsoft.com/Zentity. Thank you for watching.